Hello guys, welcome to a new series on the channel. Today, as you can see, I have the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy here. I bought it on Steam today, and we are going to, play it. I'm talking like a cool YouTuber, but I'm not one. Anyway, let's hit new game, let's see what happens. Okay, let me turn this down my headset a little bit. Alright. Guessing this is a trilogy. Guessing this is the first game. So we're gonna play Ace Attorney. We got episode 1, the first Turnabout. Alright. So, like I said, this is just a trial. I don't even know if this is going on YouTube, but if it is, hello. Alright. This is a really long loading screen. Oh, it wasn't a loading screen. I could have literally just clicked on it. Alright. Let's play it. Oh, I got an... Oh, wait, you can't see that on OBS, but just so you guys know, I got an achievement, first steps. I totally didn't see what happened there, but there's some sort of blood dripping from this. Alright. Oh, no. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this! I've got to find someone to pin this on. Oh god. Oh god. Someone like him. Oh god. So this dude killed somebody, and now he's planning to frame it on them. Sorry about the microphone sound. I gotta move my microphone. Sorry. Oh god. Oh god. Alright. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh god. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew. I'm glad I made it on this time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew this defendant before the case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Uh-oh. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die! Oh god, what is happening? It sounds like he wants to die. Oh no, crap! It's kind of obvious. Yeah. Dick. Hey, over there, hey. I just read over there. It's hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. But give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Oh god. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. Oh god. It's being so dramatic. I can't live it in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh god. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took away my baby. Oh god. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Oh god. So I think I found the person that dude framed him on. My name is Phoenix Wright. That was a voice crack. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Going back to the bleeding. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's actually been true. It's usually been true, sorry. I'm not that great at reading, just so you guys know. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone, he's a good guy at heart. That, and I am one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Heck yeah, you are, Phoenix. Alright, so we gotta help Larry Butts get found not guilty. We gotta find the real guy, which of course we know. Okay, so we're in court now. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Right? I think that's a word. Yeah, yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hands shaking. Eyesight fading. This kind of reminds me of a Discord conversation between furries. The test will The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It's Larry Butts. Duh. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you, and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Oh, of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot, temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Anything for you, Mia. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? We're gonna... Well, it's Cindy, of course. Cinderblock. Cindy. Alright, there we go. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She dies because she was... I'm guessing hit with a blunt object, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, that's what it was. I knew that because of the blood, because you don't usually bleed while you're strangled, and poison, you obviously don't bleed, I don't think, unless you cough up blood. I'm not 100% sure. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why you shouldn't be, why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Okay. Phoenix, this is not the attitude you should have during court, man. You gotta feel confident, my guy. Alright. Where are we at here? First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found laying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Alright, so a statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Well, no, duh, killed a woman. She was only hit once, mind you. It must be heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. What evidence is it? So I'm seeing that Mia is more of like the tips person, like the tips object in games more than an actual character as of right now. Maybe she'll have a significant role throughout the trial, but that's what I'm observing right now. Use tab to check. Bruh, you already told me this, Mia. Boom. Oh wait, that's the wrong voice. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Alright, let's see how this goes. Don't screw up, Larry, please. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim has recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. I'm pretty sure they both killed their spouses. That's literally what I just said. I wasn't dumb. Oh, that's the wrong voice again. I wasn't dumb. She was. Sorry, I'm a horrible reader. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is... Oh my gosh, why can't I read? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. By the way, guys, this video probably won't be edited, so all of these are staying in the video, whether you like it or not. In fact, she had completely abandoned you, as was seeing other men. Yeah, it sounds like that Mr. Butts was dumped. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Well, you should believe a word of it because it happened. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Okay, the victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh, that's kind of funny to see it all. Never mind. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude, you can clearly see what kind of woman Mrs. Stone was. Are you dissing her, Payne? Are you seriously dissing a dead woman? Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? We don't want this to go... We want to save Larry. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating. She dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to anyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. See, the first thing I've learned from actual crime cases is that you never lie during court. That's just the worst thing you could possibly do because it makes you look more suspicious. So we'll have him answer honestly. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. So obviously, this is gonna get the court, like, going, but yeah, okay. Let's see what happens now. Well, Mr. Butts, dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, of course, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing from the scene of the crime. I swear, if this is the actual suspect in the murder, the actual person who murdered him, or murdered her, wow, order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sonnet to the stand. Ah, yes. It's him. Mr. Sonnet, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes! Mr. Sonnet, you may proceed with your testimony. Please, tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he had the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. This guy is obviously lying. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. By the way, I'm sorry if I forget the voices. There's a lot of characters in this. The phone that Mr. Sonnet used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your per usual. I don't know that word. Blackout record added to the court record. Okay, electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. So, yes, according to his story, this would add up, except for the fact that the phone was most likely still working, honestly. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin with your cross-examination. Cross-examination? Your Honor. Alright, right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There is bound to be contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you have found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. I like this girl. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Will do, Mia. Alright, here we go. So what we're gonna do, I was going to door selling inscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. Let's just see if we can find anything. Attorney's badge, why would... Alright, that's nothing. Time of death. Oh, I know exactly. I know exactly what it is, because later in his testimony, he says that he found he called the cops at around 1 p.m. Her time of death was 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. around that time, so this obviously couldn't be true. So let's go next. He must be in a hurry because he left the door halfway. Boom, thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Let's present that. because obviously he shouldn't have said that. Let's present this. Objection. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes at the time of death somewhere around sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. Okay, that's a funny pun. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? He's getting nervous. Oh, that. Objection. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Saw It, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Yeah, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. You put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. And that's how you do it, folks. That's how you win a court case. Actually, I don't know if I won it yet, but... Oh, shoot. Would you care to get your... I think he just said... now I remember. Alright. Now he's going to give his testimony again. Let's point through more lies. Let's see if we can kind of tell them right away, but if we can't, don't worry, we'll look through evidence again. Hold on, we're going to look through evidence... Oh, wait, no, we can't. Alright, time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a videotape of a tape program. Oh, that's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. But how do they know that? I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. You know what to do. Okay. Let's see if we can do anything about this. I can't think of anything right off the bat. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. Okay. Let's see. Alright, Alright, it's literally a blackout. It's a blackout. Alright. Let's present it. You guys know what to do. Blackout record. Objection. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. This guy's story is falling apart. This is probably one of the worst stories I've ever heard. Alright. You couldn't have heard the television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Saw It? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait. I remember now. Mr. Saw It, the court would prefer to hear accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. Alright. So, I'm guessing he's gonna tell another story, and I can just point out a lie. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Saw It. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Alright, let's hear it for the third time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it... Huh? Huh? Oops, I didn't see that last thing, but... Alright, well... Because the murder weapon was not a clock. It was a statue, actually. Let's present it. Objection. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence, just what do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Son. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. It's not a clock. Your Honor, if I may... Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch, you just tilt it. Time out loud. Well, then he would then again... As it... Well, then again, he wouldn't hear it. I mean, he wouldn't have saw it. He would then again hear it again, but he just said... First he said he knew the time. Then he said he heard the time. And then he changed it to he saw the time, and this would make it so he heard the time. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in, in the witness's testimony. The only way he could know the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. That would justify he never entered the apartment. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went to the apartment. Duh. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in. I literally just did. Better than that, I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and then the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. Oh. Yo, that is actually so smart. That was the sound you heard. Okay, Phoenix Wright is just a 5 head. I'm a 4 head. Like, I thought I was smart with like finding all of these points like automatically. And by the way, I've never played this game before, by the way, guys, just so you know. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Alright. Mr. Saw It. The sounds must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless I don't know that word. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Nah. Grah. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? I never. Look, the clock. I heard. No, I saw. Oh God. What? Is he just giving up? Oh, no, he's not giving up, but he just ripped his hair off. What the heck? Order in the court, I say. I'm so confused. He just went so crazy. He just ripped his own hair off. Your Honor, a moment, please. There is a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Just swab the DNA off the statue. Mr. Wright. Your Honor. You claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saw heard was definitely this clock. In fact, it's clear that if you simply try sounding the clock, Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. I mean, we don't even know it's a clock, though. He could have just been making that entire thing up. I asked the court to listen very, very carefully. Oh, it actually is a clock? I think it's 8:25. Okay, I see. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah. The clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely, the discrepancy between Mr. Sawheard and the actual time of death. Okay, Phoenix Wright is 6 head. So, Mr. Sawheard, I try to talk your way out of that one. Ha ha ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? Well, if you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright. It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Well, obviously, the evidence is that because he said it was 1 o'clock and the time of death was sometime around 4 p.m. Sorry, I just had to take a sip of water. But yeah, that's obviously it. But yeah. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Or indict. I don't know the word. Hold up. Alright. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sod. Bruh. Yeah, because you are a criminal. You are a criminal. Your lawyers are all slime. Wait, what? I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it. I just realized something. He owes him a favor, so he just is pretty much impersonating an attorney. Did Phoenix Wright even go to school for this? Not so fast, Mr. Sod. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But Chief, it's over. It's all over, I tell you. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste your time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right. Right? Can you think of a reason as the clock would be 3 hours slow? No. I know you can figure it out. There must be some evidence in the case record. Something that can show that why the clock was 3 hours slow. Find it, and you won't have a foot to stand on. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Do you have any evidence to prove this? This is it. All or nothing. Yes, Your Honor. I believe I have the evidence that can prove my claim. Ha ha. I'd like to see that. Let's see why this evidence proves. Alright. I mean, it could be because... Okay, I actually don't know this one, but I'm thinking it's because of the passport. Maybe Paris is 3 hours behind or something. We're gonna present it. Ugh, I don't know. We all know time difference between here and Paris is not. The victim hadn't restarted the clock since returning home. Okay, yes, I was actually right. Are you sure in the apartment was wrong? Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Okay, I was actually right. I had to think a little bit harder for that one. Oh god. Did he just have a seizure or something? Order, I say. Hold on, I gotta take some water. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. Yeah, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm very impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Alright, we have successfully freed this man, made him innocent. And with that, this court is adjourned. Alright, is this the end of the episode? Turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of their house that day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and killed her. I gotta say, that's a really heavy clock. Alright, August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., Lobby 2. Whew, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial, and on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Didn't Larry want to die? My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Is he committing suicide or something? Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man, forever. Larry, she was not. Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? What? Yes, you. What? Harry, but oh, it's Larry. Thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no. Uh-oh. Here, take this. I think he's giving us the murder object. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made her one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Uh-oh. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't. Doesn't that just make you want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she saw a lot of you in her own way. No, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? This? Take that! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to him. What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it. Oh. I see. I thought I was wrong for a second. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make sure... Whoa. Dang it. Well, make of it as what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really? I am. Thanks. Hope that made you feel a bit better. Alright. I hope you see how the importance of the evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you become a lawyer was because of him. Oh, apparently Phoenix did go to school to be a lawyer? Or, yeah, part at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Uh-oh. No, don't. Phoenix! My first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pay us unless you count the clock he gave to Maya. Or Mia. Mia? I don't know. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be the center of another incident. Uh-oh. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Alright guys, my voice is about shot. That's gonna be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. And yeah, I'll probably play this one by myself, but I might make a video replaying it. Who knows? But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. If you liked, leave a like, please subscribe. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Bye.